Hello guys, welcome back to another video, a Bee Swarm video. Yes, another Bee Swarm video. Since y'all love Bee Swarm content on my channel, I'm going to be posting more Bee Swarm content on my channel. In today's video, as you read from the title, description, or thumbnail, anything of above, this is 5 things you shouldn't be doing in Bee Swarm Simulator. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so number 1 would be the simple answer, or simple number 1 tip is don't switch your hive color if you don't have Supreme Star Amulet. If you do not have Supreme Star Amulet, do not switch your hive color. That's just the bottom rule. Just don't switch your hive color if you don't have SSA. I mean, if you switch your hive color when you don't have SSA, there is, I mean, there is going back, but like, there's no point. But yeah, it's just gonna be way harder on yourself. I would suggest just staying as a mixed hive until you get SSA. So right when you get SSA, you can start changing your hive up to be a certain color. But that's just one of the tips, because that's very mandatory. A lot of people don't know that. I mean, a lot of people do know that, but like a lot of people don't at the exact same time. They just switch hive colors thinking they're gonna get hella honey, when in reality they're just gonna get worse than they were doing before. So yeah, on to the next tip. All right, so the next tip, or the next thing that you shouldn't be doing, is using your diamond eggs. Don't ever, just not use your diamond eggs if you haven't bought the diamond mask. If you haven't bought the diamond mask, just don't use your diamond eggs, because there's no point of using them. You don't get anything good. All you do is you might get a mythic, but it's not very worth it. Very like rare to get a mythic from it. But yeah, legendaries aren't hard to get with Royal Jelly, so there's literally no point. You have literally no point of ever using any of your diamond eggs. If you get your diamond egg from Black Bear, don't use it. There's also a diamond egg over here. If you look behind this Black Bear, like dive around this Black Bear, there's a diamond egg right here. So that's a diamond egg. And you can also get one from the Bee Bears catalog, and just drops in general. But yeah, don't spend them. They're not useful for getting legendaries. You can just go to get like a few Royal Jellies, go down, and then do required until legendary, and then boom, just like that, you got a legendary. You don't need no egg, you don't need none of that. So yeah, simple, but not most people know it. All right, let's get on with the next thing you shouldn't be doing. All right, so the next thing you shouldn't be doing is pretty obvious. If you haven't noticed, everything here is pretty obvious, but most people don't know it. So I'm gonna tell you, which is don't use your tropical drinks, your enzymes, your oils, your glues, your glitters, your extract, anything like that, because those are materials and you can use them for crafting items, not using them for boost. To do a decent boost for wherever you are in the game, if you're high end game, I don't even know why you're watching this video, because you should know what to not to do. The best thing you should do if you're mid game is just go to this field booster, activate this field booster, get a pumpkin patch boost. Once you do that, you can go to that pumpkin patch boost and then start just farming there, just like that. You don't need any boost, you don't need none of those enzymes, you don't need no glue, you don't need none of that. Yeah, it's really not worth it to do that. So yeah. Alright, next one. Alright, next thing you shouldn't be doing is the coconut crab, because if you just got in the 35B area, you shouldn't be doing the coconut crab at all. Your bee should be at least level 11 before you start killing the coconut crab, because if it takes you 10 minutes to kill the coconut crab once, you're just literally no point of killing him. Just know that there's literally no point of killing the coconut crab if your bees aren't level 11, level 12, or anything above, because you just don't get as much items as you normally would, and it also takes forever. Yeah, alright, so the next thing you shouldn't be doing is donating random items to the Wind Shrine, because there's a certain thing you have to donate. Like if you want a really good boost, you have to donate really good items. Like a purple potion is the best thing to donate in the Wind Shrine, because it gives you ×7 and ×6 boosts, which are actually really good. Like if you're donating random stuff like 500 gum drops, you're not going to get anything good. Donating blue extract, donating glitters. I mean, glitters, you might get a windy bee, but that's really it. But yeah, you're just donating random things for getting nothing in return, and you're wasting a lot of materials. Stop doing this. It's literally not worth it. So yeah, let's get on with the next thing you shouldn't be doing. Alright, so the next thing you shouldn't do is just not saving your star eggs. Don't use your star eggs. There's literally no point, because you're just gonna get your star egg from Panda Bear or Mother Bear, because they're the only ways to get star eggs from quests. You can get your star egg from them, and then you'll go up to your hive and you'll be like, oh, this star egg always hatches to a gifted bee you currently don't have in your hive. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna try this out. You get it, you use it, and you get a gifted rad bee. That's the problem. Don't use them. The only time you should use them is if you have every single gifted legendary in your hive, you have every single rare gifted in your hive, and every single just basic bee in your hive. Like you have every single rare bee, you have every single epic, and you have every single legendary gifted in your hive. So you'll automatically get a gifted mythic, so it's just not worth it to use all those star eggs, just 2 star eggs, just for a gifted rad bee or a gifted fire bee. There's literally no point of that. So yeah, don't use star eggs, please. The fifth thing not to do in Bee Swarm Simulator is when you get the Supreme Star Amulet, which I have right now, some Supreme Star Amulet. When you first get it, you should have a single of each or one thing. You should have pops. You could have Pop Star, Scorching Star, Gummy Star, Star Shower, Guiding Star, any of those. And the only one you should ever have if you're trying to switch to a different color and you're trying to get the most amount of honey is only switch to the blue hive. You have to switch to a blue hive at the start once you get the SSA, because it's the cheapest and the easiest to switch to. Because if you're gonna switch to a red or a white, you're gonna get a solo Scorching or a solo Gummy, and you're gonna be like, my bag is filling up way too quickly. Your bag's gonna fill so quickly to the point where you're not making as much honey, and you're just gonna slow yourself down. So if you're trying to get the most honey, the most goods out of the SSA, you want to go as a blue hive at the start, and then once you do that, then you can switch to a red or white or anything like that. Once you get enough honey to switch to one, you can switch. So yeah, that's the fifth one. And outro. Well guys, that leaves it all for this video. This was 5 things not to do in a Bee Swarm Simulator. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed these tips that I gave you, and these tips were actually useful, make sure to like and subscribe, and also turn on post notifications so you can see when I post new Bee Swarm content. I'll see you guys later. 3, 2, 1, and Scammer Gauge Scam. Peace!